Man, we're back with another video, man. Wanted to just give y'all a little damn comment on the fight tonight. Man, thought my boy Keyshawn was gonna fight tonight, man, but I guess he ain't made weight, man. He was over 4 pounds, so he lost the belt, man. So, but his brother fighting tonight, man. But thought he was gonna do something, man. But it didn't look that good tonight, man. His fighting was kind of off, man. If he were to throw that jab more, kind of bend down to it, kept keeping him off of it, man. You know what I mean? When the guy, you know what I mean, he kept coming in, leaning in with that right, you know what I mean, kept catching him, man. You know what I mean? He should have kind of bent down more and kind of level. Cause one of the rounds he did that, and it kind of helped him a little bit. You know what I mean? Should have kind of stick with that kind of playing. You know what I mean? I don't know if his tallness and the other guy was kind of shorter than him, man. He kept, you know what I mean, coming in with that right, kept catching him. You know what I mean? Then Keyshawn, he was on the background. I think they kind of messed with him a little bit, man. Seeing his brother really doing what he's supposed to do, man. For him tonight, you know what I mean? So he had ended up losing, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was a good fight, you know what I mean? But I don't think he was ready, you know what I mean, for that kind of fight. Go against, you know what I mean? Because the guy, you know what I mean? He just kept charging in with that right, you know what I mean? He wasn't doing nothing really tackler, you know what I mean? But he kept charging in, throwing that right, so you know what I mean, like he couldn't figure him out, man, how to stop it. But after the scene though, man, that's what I want to get to y'all about, man. I think in the dressing room after the fight, you know what I mean, something happened. Then, man, I couldn't really catch the clip. Cause man, you know what I mean, he got a knot until he didn't have that knot after the fight, you know what I mean. But he came up with a goose egg, you know what I mean. I guess, you know what I mean, I don't know if Keyshawn hit him with one of them licks back there in that dressing room or what went on, man. But it was a lot of chaos, man, you know what I mean. But I want to say to Keyshawn, man, don't blow it, man, you know what I mean. I know you had, you know what I mean, said yourself, man, you came through something, man, you were going through something, man, to get back right. So don't blow it, man, you know what I mean. Everybody looking for you to blow it, man. Don't blow it for yourself, bro. You know what I mean? I know, man, you got you a little heated, you know what I mean, because your brother lost tonight, man, and you was overweighted, you know what I mean, lost your belt. Don't blow it for yourself, man, you know what I mean? I'm here to let you know, man, because you're a good fighter, bro. You're a good fighter, you know what I mean? I like your style, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know what's went on, what caused it, you know what I mean, y'all, to have all that chaos in the back, you know what I mean? I seen you had your kid out there, man. Don't put your child in danger like that, bro. You know what I mean? Cause you never know what's going on, you know what I mean? You don't know, you know what I mean? And your child, you know what I mean, can't speak for itself, man, you know what I mean? You're a little baby, man, you know what I mean? But I want to show y'all guys a clip, you know what I mean? What happened in the background, you know what I mean? Back there in the dressing room, man, it just went off back there, man. So I don't know really what's went on, you know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean, somebody that have it going on, I can tell y'all more about what really happened, but I will show y'all a clip on, you know what I mean, in the background of the dressing room, man. Let y'all check it out.
A word of caution on that. This could have gotten infinitely uglier. And as far as we know right now, it did not.
Look, it just looked like, you know, the Davis brothers just lost it, man. just went just berserk. You know, like, but what happened?
Oh.
That's what I want to know. There's two
Wait.
sides to every story, right? What actually happened? Because look, I forget that part. What fueled them to attack the brothers of Albright? Like, did they say something? Did they do something? Like, I want to know what happened.
Hold up. Well, I mean, you see now you're seeing the melee there, but I think that the first question is what Keon and Keyshawn are doing in Albright's dressing room. I mean, you know.
Well, here it's what is Keyshawn doing at all? Just getting into pushing matches and yelling matches with his son there and
That
women
incident.
there. It's family who's there, and this is supposed to be the moment where, hey, everybody gets to go home after a hard-fought battle inside the ring. This is boxing. This is not the streets, and we cannot tolerate this type of action. No, we can't tolerate it, honestly, man. And you know, I'm jumping to conclusions right away. This just doesn't look good, right? First, you get the stress from losing the title on the scale. Losing the title on the scale. Then you get the loss. You know, you get a victory, but then you get the loss. And then Albright wins in good fashion. Maybe got out of the ring. They felt some type of way, you know, and the saga continued, man. Like, look, this is not supposed to happen. This is why we fight. This is why we get in the ring and we handle our business. Not outside the ring. You have to be a complete professional all the way across the board. So when I see stuff like this, when you're not disciplined, this goes on to what I initially thought in the beginning. Undisciplined, unfocused, you know, believing all the press clippings, having too much success, believing in that success and not understanding, right, what you need to do and how you need to behave when you have that success. So, look, moving forward, this look bad. This looks horrible for the Davis brothers, man. And I was truly a fan. I'm not gonna lie. We've had our little, you know, beef, I would say, somewhat, had our little disagreements or whatnot. But I truly had, you know, empathy for these guys, you know, at the end of the day. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna always do my job, man. It don't matter. I get paid to do my job and to tell the truth. So I give you folks what, from my perspective, the truth. Whether it hurts the fighter or not, it don't matter. I get heat all the time, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter if you're black, white, Mexican, Japanese. It don't matter. I give it all the way across the board. It's not one specific race. It's everybody across the board. No bias whatsoever. So look, at the end of the day, I'll just say this. I hope they learn something tonight, man. This was supposed to be their family's week this time around. It was beautiful the first time around and terrible the second time around. So moving forward, man, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all have to do better.
I think you hit on something before with frustration. However you interpret what happened, something snowballed. And it started with the weight, and whether you're right, you know, whatever the explanation for the weight was, you're supposed to make weight as a fighter. You're not supposed to blow it by 4+ pounds. But something happened after that. There was certainly, I mean, from your guys' account, the meeting was pretty defensive.
Oh my goodness.
Yesterday.
Yes.
And on a week that was supposed to be, you know, about DB3, about the family, Kelvin lost. I thought it was a hard-fought fight. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good fight. But, you know, straight-up fight, I got to give Hero Albright a lot of props for going on the road, coming up in weight, and coming back after a 2-year layoff. That's a pretty extraordinary accomplishment. But if there's a through line that runs through this, and what I don't understand and what I regret the most is that before the last fight here, Keyshawn was so open, so honest about his struggles with mental health and overcoming them. I admire that. I admired him as much as any young fighter I've talked to, and I don't know how long. So this should have been a victorious, triumphant moment. As long as it was like clean, you lose a fight, whatever. But the through line that runs through this is being unable to deal with your frustration. And I hate to say it, but that's, you know, it run all the way through this. You know, your brother loses a fight, so you go, what are you doing in the other guy's locker room, man? Except it's like, hey, man, straight up, you won the fight.
Right. Right, absolutely.
That's what it is.
That's a
You
man,
won.
but that's a man
You won
quality.
tonight.
That's a man quality.
Yeah.
And you know what? To be fair, you went in and reported from Mayor Albright's locker room because it was evidence something had happened to him that did not occur in the fight. And then you tried to go to
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis and Keon Davis to get their point of view and their perspective, because we understand what we're seeing may have been a reaction to something that happened that detonated that situation. But in the end, we gave them the opportunity to speak. They declined that opportunity with Mark Crayville, and here we are with two sides of the
That
story.
was, by the way, just to clarify the timeline. That was before the video, the batch of video that you saw.
That was just based on the reaction to the lump on the head that appeared on Nair Albright's head that he said was a product of the attack by Keyshawn and Keon Davis. There's no video of that, so we have to take his word on it. But what we did see after was what we saw.
Can I say
Yes,
one?
please.
Because it is boxing, I'll tell you what. If there is something here, you have an automatic, attractive, God help us all, rematch between Albright and Keyshawn. I mean, it's like, matchmakers love to make that kind of fight. I don't know if it rewards one guy over the other, but it certainly, let's not pretend it's not an interesting fight.
That's too risky.
I agree.
If things are happening outside the ring like that, then if it escalates
They
to
put it in
that,
the bubble.
if it escalates to that, it can even escalate even more. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
I don't like those actions, man, at all.
And I was in front of the police, that last melee with police officers from the Norfolk Police Department here. So let's just hope it stays here. What happened in the ring happened in the ring. What happened outside the ring, and it is done and over with.
It was a bad night for cops.
So y'all let me know, man. Hit me up, man. If y'all know more about what's going on, man. Hope y'all, seeing what I was talking about, man. It was a lot of chaos, man. Keyshawn, man, don't mess yourself up, man. Don't mess yourself up, bruh. I know you a little heated. I know the night didn't go your way, man. It didn't go your brother way. And it's supposed to be your night, man. It's supposed to be a big celebration, man. So, baby, man, you get that try, you get it back, man. Just try to lose that weight, man. Stay focused, bro. That's all I can tell you, man. Stay focused, man. Don't let nobody get you out of your square. Your brother, man, work on that jab, man. Get back in that dressing room, man. Gym, do something, bro. You gotta do something, man. Keyshawn, show your brother, man, what is what, man. How to use that jab, how to get around stuff like that, man. When it comes charging in with that right, man. When you step to the side, just step to the side, man. Throw a hook. Throw a hook, Throw a hook, man. Jab him out there. Keep him out from you, man. Your arm's long enough to keep him out there, man, from you, Use your jab. Set up your shot, Once he coming in, man, and pop him. You gotta let your hand go, But big ups to y'all, man. Davis Brothers, man. Don't do nothing, man. Get y'all self in no trouble, man. Big ups to y'all boys, man. Night supposed to be y'all night, but everything went wrong. But it'll come back around, man. It'll come back around. Stay focused. Keep it in the road. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. If y'all know more about the what happened in the background, in the locker room or whatever, y'all hit me up, man. Let me know, man. All right, man. It's a gore thing, man. I'm out.